All right, so we're moving from Module 1 to Module 2, and I wanted to explain a few things before we get much farther into the course. First of all, I want to explain a bit about why we're in LinkedIn. Initially, you may have thought it was just for fun, and it is, of course, but the real reason I want you to experience LinkedIn is to get you out into the professional realm and the real world of health informatics. If you don't already have a LinkedIn account, this gives you a chance to create one and start building a professional image online. And during this course, you're not really obligated in any fashion to share publicly your profile or your activities, so please keep that in mind. Once you're comfortable and decide you'd like to dip into the professional network, you'll have some experience under your belt from taking this course. But what I want you to glean from being in LinkedIn with this group is a professional network amongst your classmates right now. And it also gives us a nice chance to relate to what's going on in your field in health informatics. So in this next module, we're going to be looking at professional groups, and I'm going to show you that link in a minute, how to get there. Some groups are by invitation and some are open. So I want you to be able to share your choice with the class and be sure to read the instructions that are here in the course. It's a wonderful mechanism to share items that you discover in your web tours. So while you're doing your web tours, if you find something right from that source, you can click on the LinkedIn icon and share it right into our group if you'd want. And if you don't know how to do that, there is a tutorial in here on how to do that. You can also share with an individual classmate, or when we start to form teams, you'll be able to share with just your team members, and that's in those drop downs of the LinkedIn share thing. So the web tours serve a similar purpose, and I want to reiterate to you that the web tour links are not a show and tell from me to you. They're just a way for you to get started on a self-directed tour. So I want you to go to some reliable sites that I've given you and click items that are interesting to you, and just go from there and just explore all the mountains of content on the web. Since each of you will travel a different path guided by your individual interests, you'll discover varying information and bring it back to the whole class, so we all have a bigger, richer experience because of that. So let's do a recap of Module 1, and this is where we are, and then we're going to be on to Module 2. In defining health informatics, in our discussion this week, this was a great way to start the course because, as you may have guessed already, it's sort of a moving target. The terminology is a struggle for even the experts in the field, but this exercise helps you all to understand what the different terms are and how they're being used, many in multiple ways, as you've seen. Every class I learn a different spin, as I did when I was reading your posts. The final post by one of you summed it up nicely, and I'm going to quote her. It said, "Once you realize that so many terms are tied to health informatics, it doesn't matter what part of healthcare you choose, health informatics covers information you need, whether it's IT, clinical, or administration." And that really kind of summed it up nicely. It touches all those three different corners of computer literacy or computer technology, administrators, and the healthcare frontline practitioners as well. So we've gotten to know each other a little bit being on LinkedIn, and I'm seeing many of your backgrounds, and I'm pleased to see that we have a nice diversity in those areas as well that I just mentioned. The reason we're doing the literacy labs is to be sure that everyone's up to speed on using the internet, conducting research, and understanding health information. So that's why I'm giving you 2 or 3 within these first few modules. We still have a few more to go. But this module we did the internet, and we did beginning, like developing a topic for your research project. Okay, I gave you a link in another announcement to a Google chart, or I'm sorry, not to a Google chart, but to a form where you can submit your topic to me. So even if you've emailed me back and forth and you've chosen a topic, please submit it on that chart. If you submit one and I have any questions about it, I'll definitely reach out and email you, and we can fine-tune that topic. All right, the last thing I hope to have driven home for you is the difference between scholarly writing and non-scholarly writing. Because there's so much contemporary information in health informatics, the non-scholarly articles like we've been sharing in LinkedIn they have very up-to-date information. However, you have to be wary of the sources because they've not been vetted as carefully as a scholarly research article. When you go to write your final scholarly paper, it's called scholarly because I want you to go and do good literature review and pull out some really good scholarly vetted sources. We'll talk more on that as we move towards the final project. So here we go. Let's look at Module 2. If you would go to Module 2, read the overview, and I will be seeing you in the discussions and LinkedIn. And as I said, I think before I said I was going to delay posting in LinkedIn to accommodate some latecomers, but everybody is in, so I'm going to post that link right now after I post this announcement. So let me show you real quick. Let's go over here and look at the LinkedIn. All right, this is what we're going to be doing, and I did say, oh, all right, that's not till next week, so I'm going to change what I just said. I'm not going to post till next week on the 6 disruptions to healthcare. Let's focus on what we have to do this week. You're going to be writing your short essay, and then next Sunday I'll post this 6 disruptions of healthcare for you. What I want you to focus on this week as far as LinkedIn is getting in and choosing a group. So that's what I'm going to show you right now. Here's our quick links over here. If you click on other groups, and I'm already logged into LinkedIn, it'll bring you right to this page. You can do a search over here in this box for, I'm going to put nursing and informatics and see what comes up. Okay, here's some groups that might be interesting. Let's try, well, I'm going to let you do this. Patient and EMR. Let's try that. Who knows? Oh, nothing there. But anyway, I think that's a little too specific. So anyway, use this search box here. Find a nice group that would fit your background, and then you can share it with the group. You know what? Let me show you the share part too. Let me choose this one. Oh, this is nice. Similar groups. So if this isn't the group you want, you can at least go to similar groups. Okay. Come in. All right, there's the share box. Post to group. Start typing the name. Oh, there's Health Informatics course. So it's going to go right to us. I'm going to put a title, my group to share. And then I can write details. I'm a nurse, even though I'm not. And I love AMIA, which I wouldn't put. And then click share, and it's going to go over to the group. Now I've successfully shared it. Now I have to go over and delete it. But anyway, you get the idea. That's how you do it. Okay? Good luck, and I'll see you in there.